Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, man? The Bears orange uniform? Yeah, I do. Oh, 'cause I never like really wear them. I forget which one it is though. I think it's let me see here. Um, is it 2010? No, I think it's 2020 classics, right? All right, I'll wear them. I'll wear them right now.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau.
Green Bay is like the new menace now.
We all know this community lives for
I gotta deal with Green Bay.
Gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the
they're playing away.
Bears.
I can't even see it.
No two NFL teams have played more often than the Bears and Packers, and we're underway from Lambeau. Here's Harris to return it. And look at this.
No.
Right away, a loose football.
That's why they always kick it to the tight end guys. Yeah,
And he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Fumble already. That trips.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 6.
Yeah, he's gonna do this all the way because he wants to run the inside zone.
From the gun, it's Rodgers.
Yeah.
It's incomplete.
I don't think so, my friend. I think I was in cover 3. I'm not. I am not in cover 3. Hey, what up, Ryan?
On the play by Kyle Fuller.
Trips again.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Thank you.
And oh, it'll be intercepted.
After all your cheating, still got it back.
They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense.
All right, now we can play.
Early. They got one.
And don't think they were above.
That's why they always be trying to kick it to the little short guy on the kickoff. Just kick the ball deep, man. Play defense.
Is rated higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. After the interception, here's Trubisky. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Now an option play on 2nd down. This is a quick pass from Trubisky. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
This play started with the protection. You have to have it to give your quarterback time to let routes develop downfield. And then it's on him to locate an open man, and he does just that. Play callers love 4 vertical routes because receivers can be open at any time downfield, often for big gains.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play
sure as hell didn't.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just
Sometimes I like to experiment with plays.
Maybe his bench was.
Usually you run like plays that people don't see that often. People don't usually cover what usually happens within those plays. Like you see trips formation, you already know it's going to be automatically be what's that thing called? It's going to automatically be some receiver running across the field. You know what I mean?
Looking to throw again, Trubisky. And that is incomplete.
Everybody got covered.
He couldn't hold on through the contact.
Always play man.
That's
That's what happened.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
I wonder if he's playing man right now.
Throwing here, Trubisky. And this one in.
My running back is wide open. I didn't see him in time.
Contact to hold on to that one, and it's
Shot
3rd
against him.
down.
Gets him.
The 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Now it's Trubisky. This will be caught at about the 5. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Matt Nagy has made the decision. They're going to go for it here. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And he is in. Touchdown.
Yo, yo, yo.
A 5-yard touchdown.
Yeah, I do.
Bears have taken the early
Like, it looks
lead.
different on the TV I'm watching than on YouTube. Because YouTube, I don't think they have.
On that touchdown pass.
I don't know if you have compression with HDR in it. So on YouTube, it kind of displays kind of flat, like kind of shiny, I guess, when I'm streaming. But it kind of refines itself after the stream is over. It doesn't show like it shows on my TV because you know it got HDR on. I don't know how much it translates HDR to YouTube compressions.
Now after the touchdown here, Santos.
But I try to brighten it up a little bit for YouTube because that's really what HDR kind of really does. So
And this will be brought out
brings
to
more
the
pop
25
into the
as Taylor elects to
the
now return.
visuals. You saw that what he did to me earlier? The whole just kick the ball deep and play defense. They're trying to run them shenanigans. Yo, what up, Jason? Oh, look at this. Pats. Yeah, we already know what's about to happen.
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in.
Running
Right?
back.
The end zone we're
Got
trying
me
to
on that.
score.
I didn't see him. All right. So the cross route coming across, I had to take him, and he had the running back going. Okay, all right. At least I know that now. I'm just stay with the running back next time. That was a good play. I didn't see the running back in time. That's the thing about user, you can't change directions that fast. Once you commit, man, that's it. It's over. You committing. There's no coming back because of the player movements. You got to commit to a wide receiver.
Now a play fake here on first down. Man open, that's
fine. I'll take clouds with that. Pick it up eventually. Don't worry. Keep running it.
11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
At the 49-yard line.
Working from the gun, Rodgers.
Damn it. Yes, I play hard cards that time. I mean hard flats, so that's open. That's really the only way I think people know how to move the ball in Madden is these freaking routes. These crossing routes. But don't worry, it'll end soon. Oh, I'm in the wrong time. I'm in the wrong formation. See how he puts me back into coaching suggestions? Like, I'm in, like, formations. Just leave me right here. Why does he always reset back to coaching? Stuff's so freaking annoying. Golly. Gotta be careful. He's running back. There he comes. Running back. That's fine. We can have that. Gotta make sure that running back doesn't come across again like it did last time.
Gain of 6 there on first.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent.
Oh yeah. Thanks.
Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game.
I'm gonna switch up in a minute, but
if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule.
There we go.
Just a couple yards there.
Hold the ground. Hold the ground.
The ball carrier. Deshaun Gibson brought him down. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Just running back. That's fine. Can have that. Alright, switch up defense. See, now I don't have to worry about those drags on real cross field anymore, so I can switch up now. Playing everything underneath now. That's the only bad thing about these folks and these style of play calling. It becomes harder once you get in the red zone.
Really run for it on short yardage, so they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
I'm going back to you. 58 for Mike, 58 for Mike. I got you. You go tight. You go right. You got tight right there. Watch it.
Now Jones. And he'll be stopped just outside.
I hate to like my line shifted like that though, just because he sent that guy in motion. I need you guys to stay still. I knew he was gonna run it.
Well, they certainly had success.
I don't know why he
throwing the ball
moved.
on this drive, and
So
not
it's
as
annoying.
much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
On 2nd and goal, Rodgers.
Come on, it's too much time. I mean, look how many like cross runs I had to take over. That was the third one that got to me. You had the running back, you had the receiver sending motion, and the last guy came across. It's like, jeez.
Good bounce back
Alright, it's all
drive
good.
right there through the pick on drive.
Hope he doesn't plan to run that whole game because he's gonna be in trouble next time. Alright, it's all good.
Agree totally. Excellent
So
bounce
to the
back.
good.
Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that
Yo,
to his
yo, yo, yo,
teammates as
yo.
well.
What up, Solar?
Really nice
Joe,
drive.
what up, man?
So I'll leave it at 7 now
Welcome,
as they
welcome,
kick it
fellas.
off.
See this crap? This stupid kick still in the game.
Here's Harris to return it.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Why am I always in coaching suggestions? I gotta try to score here. He gets the ball at halftime.
The Bears offense ready to go.
Oh, look at this.
Drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown.
Something
This
here.
time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Wow.
Problems right out of the gate.
Wow. That's when it's gonna happen, like right while I get ready to snap.
And that moves him back 5.
Perfect. I don't know, man. That just seems too coincidental that it just happened just now. Wow.
Now Trubisky to throw. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And they'll get him down here at the 23. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
It's not a bad looking game. It's not a bad looking game. I'm playing more cautious though in this gen.
When halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Throwing again on 2nd down. Trubisky gonna let one fly for it. Got his man complete. Allen Robinson, kiss him goodbye. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson.
I like the way the receivers run routes in this game. They get into like where they're supposed to be with more urgency than the way it runs on PS4. The way it runs on PS4 is more like they have to follow that line that's drawn on the play art. Over here, they don't. They run the routes like where they're supposed to. Like they get into where they're supposed to get into on the routes. If I'm explaining it correctly.
Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard.
Like it's a cover 2, they run into that. Like you will post, get into that cover 2 hole, so I can throw it to you. Like that play was never open in PS4. I can never get around because he was supposed to run like he's like 15 or 12 yard straight and then cut into the post, and it takes forever. Like right there, he just rounds it into the post. He just rounds it into that route, so I can get him the ball, which is actually pretty nice. All right, let me fix this real quick. Coaching suggestions. This is ridiculous. I'm giving him everything on the knee. He got to drive upfield. 20.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Good drive last time. Really effective passing.
I got to switch this to Mando.
Do you maybe mix it up?
Yeah, he's trying to see if I can man defense.
Game and surprise the defense a
I got to watch out for his running backs.
Anticipate
Alright, that guy's coming back
making
across.
some changes, but I wouldn't
Oh, he's coming back
necessarily
across.
just absolutely go in the opposite direction.
There he goes.
They're doing so well.
Give me those.
The ball.
Give me those.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
It's only so long, man. When you run stuff so many times, man.
That he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Let's go, come on! Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Oh, you lead the East. You lead the East. You guys got a winning record? That freaking NFC East is a trip.
Here's the run with Montgomery. And he's going to get a solid
I like the way he cut right there. So I'm saying it's like there's certain things in the game. It's subtle, like it doesn't convey. Like you're just looking at the game and like, yeah, it looks the same, but there's little things in the game that is a little bit different.
A strong safety position now more than ever is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football.
But I'm not gonna call it the greatest thing ever made. You know, I'm just giving the game its props from where I see it. And if I see something wrong, I usually point it out and say, hey, yeah, y'all need to watch this part because the way they don't allow certain defenses to play correctly, I don't like. And that's another thing too. This defense everybody wants to play is 2-3-5 crap. Just run against it if you see it. Just run. In last gen, you couldn't really run against it. But this gen, yeah, come on in that stuff, try to stop the run and see what happens.
How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And I hope they never change it because that defense is so glitchy in PS4 version. That's why everybody plays it. They played against the pass and against the run. It's ridiculous. What I've been doing lately, I've been making people get out of it just by running up the middle.
They'll run with Montgomery, and he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now the Bears will use their third and
play with this
final
clock no more.
as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. 3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky as the Bears push further out in front. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Oh, yeah. You're right, Joe. Well, that's the thing now. It's like, all right, the last, I'll say, 4 games I played, 3 out of 4 games try to play that defense against me. I just keep running. I just run up the middle. And I'm just like, I was so glad. I'm like, thank you. That's what's supposed to happen. You just can't come out. You can play it against pass on 3rd down and 15, 3rd down and 10, but you want to play that all game? All right. I'm just gonna keep running. I just go over to the inside zone and run up the middle. You gotta start making these people think, man. This freaking auto defense we'll be playing. Oh, I'll be hating that stuff, boy. Oh, I already got high on, so I can play. I can play what I was playing. I shouldn't get beat over the top, I don't think. Hey, we're simple plays. Alright.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time...
You see what I mean? Like, he doesn't matter what I'm doing. He's just checking to see if I'm playing man so he can run his crossers. He's not reading my defense. He's just going to hold the ball. Try to rush the quarterback. Hold the ball and watch for the stuff to cross across the field. Who's crossing? Yeah. I don't care. You can take it off.
He's got a first down.
I don't care.
And he'll take this all the way up to the 38-yard line. And with just 4
so I'm asking for. Make people play football stuff. Just gimmicks.
All the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. A final shot before half for Rodgers. Being chased out left.
Yeah, can't get it off.
Out of bounds, it appears.
Can't get it off.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after after the break.
Yeah, Joe. Suctioning. That's all I was saying that last stream. There's not suctioning that I can see. They actually have good contextual animations. So those are things that people don't talk about. You know, they'll complain about the usual EA stuff you complain about. That's in the game, which is there. Don't get me wrong. But then there's certain things the game has that has going for it. That's what I try to point out. It's like, okay, this works, that works, this doesn't work. You know what I mean? The usual stuff. Ain't about like trying to bash the game. Everybody already knows it's freaking. It's a video game. It's gonna have its flaws. I'll point them out when I see them and keep it moving. Oh yeah, it is better. It's better. I do. I know. I'm kind of like torn in the user control part though. If they should let us have it or not. I'm kind of torn about that part. Cross. Give it up! Oh, lucky. As you can see, this is the only way he knows how to move the ball is these crossing routes, and I'm trying to take it away. Best I know how. I was close there. That's all he's running. So, get inside zone all you want.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams.
Yeah, that safety just got beat over the top. I don't know why, but just keep dropping back, man. Yeah, it's that freaking BS again.
And the Packers have cut it back within a score. Even later into his career now, there aren't too many.
Yeah, it's no way.
Launch it downfield with accuracy better than Aaron Rodgers.
So I don't know if they know, but that's been my exploit so far. If I see him come out of that defense, man, I just audible to a run. If I'm gonna pass, I just go back. If I'm like 1st and 10, and I come on 3 wide, they come out of that, I just audible to a run. I ain't got time to be trying to play into their little games.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Oh no, you guys gotta get used to this play calling screen, man. It's a trip. It took me up. You see this? You see this? I mean, I got numbers outside on this screen, so I'm gonna run the screen. But this right here, I'll just run up the middle.
As they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And this will be caught by
oh, he outran him.
Space to maneuver at the 40.
He outran him.
Goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. I don't think there's any.
Because that's how people play it on PS4. Once they see you come out in 3 wide receivers, they go right into that defense.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So, just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitution.
Especially with Green Bay, since they have this run stopper in the middle.
The evidence was right there.
Oh, that's double team here. This guy right here.
On 1st down.
See the cuts? He actually running in the interior is pretty nice, right?
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained
those are the things that people don't want to talk about.
Most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play.
Which I think is an improvement, you know. Yeah, the game is a little bit slower. Feels because of the way they run.
They're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
He's playing cover 2 again. Let me see if I try to hit the middle again.
From just shy of midfield, Trubisky is going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is caught.
He learned his lesson the first time he did it. You see what I'm saying? How they got into the routes? I wasn't taking shots in Madden in the PS4 version. How many times did I throw upfield? Like almost never. Because I was always getting picked off. I never threw the ball upfield. Everything was between that 10 to 15-yard mark that I always hit all the time. Over here, I'm throwing like I'm freaking the Chiefs over here.
With the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
Santos set to kickoff.
Joe. Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
As you can see, man, when you watch online games, you can see all the exploits, and you guys already see right now. He's trying to exploit the whole crossing route crap. And that's something that I think it's a legacy issue within the way they play defense. I shouldn't have to do what I have to do on defense to stop it. I should be using quarters to stop that stuff, but they don't. Quarters just take forever to recognize players coming across sometimes. And man up. I would be playing palms right now to stop it, but I gotta play what I play because of these crossing routes.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago.
Yeah. So he's just, that's all he does. He's not really reading my defense. He's just waiting for those routes to cross the zones. And because of the amount of zones I have across the field, it takes a little bit long for the stuff to happen.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's going to throw it deep again.
Steps away to his left.
Give me those. Come on! Go get the ball. Go in front of him.
That will be incomplete. Try to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. On third down, here's Jones.
That's what you're supposed to be doing, man.
Well,
Let's go for a fourth down here.
At the 24-yard line. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to fourth down.
12 yards.
Gets it out quickly here to the left flat. And he'll get this past the 25.
All right, time for you to quit, man.
Boy,
he's struggling.
Decision to go for it doesn't pan out. Then the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
Look at the defense he's playing. This is so hilarious.
They'll run on first down. Montgomery. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
Yeah. And I hope that never changes, man. I really hope that never changes. All right, man. Take it easy, Joe. Can't just keep playing this gimmicky defense all day. Hope and just pray that it stops something. I come out in 2 tight ends, 2 running backs, and he comes out in 3 down linemen. Seriously? That's crazy. Alright, let me see if I can get this orange jerseys on. Alright. It's not a whole lot of people online. Because of the amount of consoles that's out there. So it gets harder to find games. Yeah, Kinsey. Yeah. I hope they don't change it. I hope they don't change it either. The user, that is, like you were saying. I hope they don't change it. And I hope they don't mess up that defense I'm talking about. People are going to learn to start getting away from that defense. Because in PS4, they use it as a crutch. Because of the amount of shed that's in it. 3 down linemen to stop a run. They have you can have a freaking goal line out there. They'll stop it with a freaking 3 down lineman. It's crazy. Not anymore. Not anymore. Sometimes the games come fast, sometimes they come slow. And I only 6,200 people online right now. It's crazy. I don't let it continue the search because I don't want to get stuck in a search loop, and it can kill my stream. So if he says can't find anybody between 24 seconds, I just leave and come back.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Chicago Bears. Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice.
That would have been a pick last gen. So now you can actually run like routes, multiple routes, and I can't jump everything.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
Oh, it's be picked, man.
Interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Open man, Lamb. It's complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He's going to air one out. It's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Blake Jarwin, 61 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that you don't like that call on the opening drive of the game.
It's a very strong limb that you're out on right now. Okay, look, the game between college and the NFL continues to creep closer.
Figure this thing out.
But that is truly a college play.
This trips that he's running.
You can snap the ball from the 3-yard line there, whether it's going for 1 or going for 2. So it makes sense to try it that way, to maybe fake it. In this case, from the 15, makes 0 sense.
And now your lead's just 6-0 instead of 7-0.
Why are you screaming in my ear?
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 16. Now right away, he'll look to throw. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, you know, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, you know, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
First and 10, it's Trubisky. That is caught by Cohen. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
Nice little nifty play for them there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. I'm thinking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cut. Oh, he just snuck out there. He just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around.
Down Bears.
That's just trash.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 41. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And he completes it to Cohen. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else.
And we talk so much from a defensive perspective about scheming and finding ways to take away the run. That means the offense has to devise different ways to get the ball in the hands of their guy out of the backfield. Find open space, let him run, and big things can happen, and they did right there.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. 3 yards the gain there, second down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. The confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
To throw again on second down. Trubisky.
Come on!
Oh,
this stupid guy, man.
With a pick and a terrific return.
Nice run running, Robinson.
The 35. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now Prescott. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Stopped right at the 25 after
You guys be worrying about all the wrong stuff all the time. What do you gotta expose the game for? It's a video game.
Appeared to be an easy decision.
They're gonna have some conspiracy somebody gotta expose. Everybody knows how Madden plays. What are we trying to expose? That everybody don't already know.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
That certain part of the game isn't right. I don't understand. It's the conspiracy, man.
On the ground, it's Montgomery, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard
Just play the game, man. It's video games. Enjoy the game.
Play calls. I think they're a little conservative.
This
but
guy
you
is
know
mad
me,
defense.
because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
The game is the game, man.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Trubisky. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Jalen Smith drops it for a loss of 10. And it's going to be 4th and long.
I mean, if you want exposure, like, look at what he's doing. See what he's doing with the man blitz? I mean, that's exposure for you.
Here we go on 4th down with Trubisky. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off.
Dude, why are you making all this noise, man? Jeez, stop running your mic.
Being in the red zone. So from inside the 20, here's
making all this noise for no reason.
the 18. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And out of bounds all the way.
But they glitchy man defense.
That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep. 1st and goal.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and his accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal.
Boom,
put
boom.
his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Mic test, mic test.
The pass got inside for the catch and the score. Taken in the end zone, and Patterson will not return it.
All right, check my mic. The guy I'm playing has like a lot of background noise. Like, jeez, I'm trying to concentrate here. All right, let's see. I can't find. I gotta find that double play move that I had. It's just man blitzing.
Offense ready to go for their next drive.
Maybe not right now.
Last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Oh, there we go. It's right there. All right, I found it. Hey, it took forever to look for it.
In this first
I
half
got it
of
now.
action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Looking to throw again on second down. Trubisky. Now Trubisky lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually get kudos to the defense.
Man blitzing.
So nice
Oh, man. Stuff like sucks.
I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like
at least we can see what's working last year. It didn't work this gen. So I'm looking at those double moves. I don't have time to even run it. As soon as he gets to his first move on a double move, this guy's already in the backfield.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
I'll try something else. Oh, it's going to be a long game.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football.
Come on, man.
And this will be incomplete.
Oh, when you fight an open guy, that still happens.
There, and it's second down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Second and 10. It's Trubisky again. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Oh, just rewind back, man. All you gotta do is rewind back.
Now with shotgun handoff to Cohen, and they're going to get him down well short of the first.
Rewind back.
Get this to the 30. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply
he's just running man blitz.
On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility
kind of cut me off guard. Some of the ways to beat it doesn't seem to be working right now, which is a good thing.
For almost no gain. Well, the offense failed
see what I mean?
on the previous
see the guys, see all those guys coming?
Going again on 4th down.
See those guys coming?
They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. Open man is Miller. He's got it. Now the Bears going to call.
It kind of cut me off guard in a minute, but we'll figure this stuff out, man. It is what it is. The thing about people that play like this, you know, they get stuck in their ways. So we'll see, man. We'll see how the game goes.
First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Out of the gun, Trubisky. He completes this into the hands of Miller, and they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense.
They get stuck in their ways.
Stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing again on 2nd down. Trubisky gets this to his running back.
Come on, man. I can't win for trying sometimes. When it goes bad, it goes bad.
To the defense,
I cannot win for trying sometimes.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways.
I cannot win for trying sometimes.
Incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Prescott from the gun.
See, it's not like the guy's good. It's just he caught me with that man blitzing crap in the beginning of the game. That's what I'm reeling from right now. But I'm slowly trying to figure out how to get around it, as you can see. But I just fumbled. But nice.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott now. And this one quickly to Lamb. And to the 42-yard line here.
Stupid man alignment.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Defense.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th.
Here we go, D. Here I come again.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone.
Come on, boy. You pick that off.
Snags it for the pick. And he will be brought down. His time has now run out on this first half of action. That's it for the first half.
He's about to catch a touchdown on me.
We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis.
Well, at least the good thing is you get to watch him try to get around this madness, this man blitzing stuff he's doing. So, which is a good thing. See what works and what doesn't work. Oh, thanks for picking it up. Jeez. So I'm going to use this bunch thing to try to get around this. I can tell when he's blitzing, when he's not blitzing. Now that I know what he's doing now. So we'll see. He's just relying on the blitz to get to me. He's not really doing anything with his user.
They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
There it comes.
On first down, Trubisky. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Randy Gregory in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Another try after the first down sack. Trubisky. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun is Trubisky. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And Prescott, his 3rd interception.
Like I told you, man, at the beginning of the game, just that man blitz crap surprised the hell out of me. But as you can see, he's not like he's like killing or something. It's just it just kind of surprised me at the beginning of the game. And I'm trying to throw around the stuff he's doing with that man blitz, and I'm getting trouble, as you can see. I say you always find something in this stupid game. It's always something that you have to find. You find every time.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14. Those are the types of runs they told us they want to see more of. Look, they love the 60 to 70-yard runs, but those 10 to 20-yarders, they can help you win a ball game.
And that means everyone's invested because you know the big guys up front. That's what they do. They try and move people. But when you get your perimeter guys involved downfield, that means that they care about the running game and they know it helps their team.
Now Trubisky on first down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case,
just banking on the blitz to help him out. That's he's not really doing anything crazy. Just I hope the blitz gets there.
Nice play for the offense.
They'll run on second down with Cohen.
I hope the blitz gets there.
Down, it looks like right at the 40. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
On first down, they go right back to Cohen. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it.
And it's tough too because I mean, how many plays can I really run? I'm still learning. You know, it's still game is still new. We're still trying to learn how this what you call it, how the routes running work, how the interaction is with the defense. In the middle of all that, we're dealing with this idiot right here.
Now Trubisky to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Miller. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4.
Like how many routes can I really run, right?
To say that when you're looking at guys
crazy.
Who can run like the wind, you often find him at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
Just keeps doing it.
That's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here because
I hope the blitz gets there.
He was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And his top speed, as computed by NextGen stats, not bad. He was pushing 20 miles an hour. Now it's Trubisky. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Darnell Mooney there to make the grab.
I said, man, that stuff surprising. If I see it again, at least I know what to do. It just surprised me in the beginning of the game.
You felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side.
Because I didn't think it was going to work, but it's pretty effective this year, seems like. This is the first time I've ever seen anybody play it. It was easy to beat last gen, but it's kind of difficult right now because of how the receivers run their routes. So it's just something new. We'll see though.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring
You better
out of the
freaking
end
start
zone,
running
not a
freaking
good
balls,
one.
so you better start doing.
At their own 18-yard line.
He's been throwing ever since this thing started. He's kind of kept it close.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot.
And he keeps throwing, man. He's going to keep getting in trouble. Like he hasn't learned yet.
Eddie Jackson picks it. And he will be out.
Like he's really not that good. He's just basically relying on the cheats in the game to win.
Back now in Arlington. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set.
Just relying on them cheats. Yeah, I'm trying to, man. Go Dallas. Yeah, go Dallas, man. But man, look at the way he's playing, though.
Right at the 50-yard line.
And he's still relying on this stuff to work for him.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead...
He's going to give me one. He's going to give me one eventually.
And ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. To throw again on second down. Trubisky. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Oh, man, he had a lead on that dude, man.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. On third down, Trubisky. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Robinson. And he will have the Bears.
Like the user's absolutely doing nothing. Just hoping the blitz gets to me.
First down to former Jag Allen Robinson on the catch from Trubisky. Here's Trubisky to throw. He'll get that complete to his tight end Komet. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 27-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Trubisky going for it all. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Darnell Mooney. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bears draw a bit closer.
Said, man, it's more than one way to skin a cat, man. Just got to keep on trucking. Even with the BS, man, just got to keep on playing.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football?
I don't claim to be the best Madden player,
and causing some doubt in the minds of the people.
But I don't suck.
Look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
And only able to get this to the 19.
Like I said, just take from what I'm saying about my channel. It's just here about strategies, what people do online, and what we do to try to combat what it is that people do online. That's really all it's about. Win or lose. That's the main focus.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, it was very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They go to Elliott again. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
I don't got to glitch to win.
Burn their second timeout. But you can also factor
Just gonna play football, keep it strictly to football, and try to win that way.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. This to Jarvis.
Good play, good play.
And they get him down, but
Let me see if I gotta come off the backfield.
across the 40-yard line.
It's dragging that post. I had to take that post to help out my dude. Alright, it's all good. If I see it next time.
Third down, the connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. The first down run for Elliott will net him about 5 yards.
I need that freaking stop on first down, though. That's going to hurt me right now.
And here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Brings up second.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
As to you said big third down, I'd put the word big in capital letters here. So here we go, Charles, third down. Any chance you're throwing?
Nice play.
So. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
What you want to do, man?
Down after a loss of 1.
You're going to punt. Why are you punting? I muted the guy I'm playing, but when I was playing him, when he was winning that first half, he was talking a lot of crap about how I can't stop this offense. But he didn't realize all his points came through turnovers. Please don't fumble, man. That would be cheap as hell.
And the Bears take over.
Let's see. I think the last time I used the reason why I'm in this formation because of the heavy blitz. He's not sending it all the time, and I'm using this play because of that deep threat on that route over there. If I can get out the line of scrimmage, out the bump, they can't keep up with my guy upfield, so that means the user has to do something. Just can't sit here all day messing up the line of scrimmage.
It's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now.
Like he's not always blitzing, but I just want to catch him by surprise one of these times. I'm going to send the different guys upfield all the time. Because right now he's waiting for the outside guys to go across the field. I'm going to try to use different people to go across the field. I'm going to send Coleman out though.
Trubisky to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but
he's just worried about the deep guy.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, how about keeping your head about
try to, oh, he's in zone that time. See, I'm forced to play this formation because I don't know when the splits are going to show up.
A little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
Throwing now is Trubisky. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he can't hang on to it. That one is sealed. Instead, second down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right.
Stupid man defense again.
Nowhere to throw. He chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
They'll look to throw. He's going to
bad throw him, Trubisky. Jesus freaking Christ.
Incomplete.
Did I get hit?
They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Here's second and
But you know what's funny? Look at who's scared of blitz right now. Look at who's scared of blitz. Not saying those men blitz anymore.
Now it's Trubisky. And that is incomplete. Down
I'm
to
really getting tired of
15
this freaking
seconds
man
now.
blitz, man. I double teamed that guy on the edge too. I don't know how he still keeps coming through. Jeez, man.
Yards to go.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Back to throw.
Ah,
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
I put a fair guy in them though. Oh, look at you want to run. You don't want to try scoring them one more time?
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
I put the fear in them though.
At their own 34-yard line.
It's some healthy respect right there, huh?
Prescott, he goes down to a knee, and that should just about do it.
Yeah.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were
Let me show you what he was doing that whole
scoreless
first
the entire
half.
second
That got me all
First
jacked
half
up.
output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half.
Are they going to give me the sacks?
Fortunately,
Or is sacks
enough
at?
of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
Like I said, it took me a while to figure out what he was doing. See the blitz. See, this is a comeback from Robinson, right? Look at the way he runs his comeback. It just settles. Like, come down. Did I get hit? No, I didn't get hit. But just the way he ran it. That should be open right there. I'm waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting. He should just settle and come down, throw it to the outside to the sidelines. But he just, this funky animation. See what I mean? Like, throw me off. I didn't expect him to do all that. I expected him to just come back, run towards the sideline. Give me the ball on the sideline. So that's what was going on. I was trying to figure out the interactions. Okay, I picked them off. And then, of course, he's still man blitzing me. I'm just gonna get anybody. Although they took Jamarcus, what's his name again? DeMarcus, is it Russell? He just keeps coming on the outside still, see? I'm trying to run away from him and then this other guy gets me. Nice block there, Cohen. So yeah, that's what was also was happening. And then incomplete pass on 4th down, and it starts to snowball. Because this is my 18-yard line. So he takes over right here in 18, so he scores another quick touchdown. So that's how the lead gets the way it gets. And then I get on offense. I was trying to move the ball again, and I fumble. So, I mean, this stuff just keeps snowballing. And I think this is where I started figuring this stuff out, I think. Oh, did I throw a pick? I think I threw a pick. Oh, no, he threw a pick. Oh, 4th down. Did that convert? Oh, yeah, fumbled. See, that's what I was talking about. I'm moving the ball again, and then fumble. So, I mean, it's just like the whole first half was just a snowball effect. Do I use OBS? No, I don't. The PS5, which one do you... I got this, the standard version. Do I use OBS? No, I don't use OBS. That's clear Madden BS. It's sad that this is... I swear, comeback scores. Yeah, it used to work. That used to be my thing. But I don't know if because of the bump, the way Robinson ran that route, he just got me picked off. And you know, when you're blitzing like that, you only have so much time for them to go upfield and throw the ball. So I'm trying to buy time. I move it left to right in the pocket, trying to make sure I don't get sacked. But I just hope my receivers run their routes correctly, because I'm gonna release the ball regardless, so I can, you know. And sometimes I throw before the break on the comeback, and it usually works. So, but yeah, you can tell that guy was kind of horrible. As you can see, he didn't really do anything on offense. Once I figured out what he was doing on defense, then I could manage his offense by just playing good defense, which is what I was doing. And with limited, minute and 31 seconds left, I gotta try to navigate man bump all the way upfield. You know, that's kind of tough, man. I was trying, but if I had more time, I would have ran more routes that didn't result in me throwing that last pick. Because I only have 15 seconds left, I gotta throw the ball in the end zone. In case I complete it, it's in the end zone. That's why I threw that pick. So, and that guy I threw to was really the only guy I could throw to without getting stopped in the middle of the field. So sometimes, man, it works. Sometimes it doesn't work. But there's a method to the madness. If I was doing what I was doing that second half, the first quarter, the first half, I think I would have done better. But I think I was trying to play offense the way I played it in the PS4 version, and as you can see, it was hurting me. I was trying to run double moves, comebacks, and that just wasn't working. So I started using speed routes, like the route that Mooney ran across the middle of the field. That definitely beat man because of Mooney's speed. And since the game respects speed and momentum, I can use that route. So I wasn't doing comebacks as much. But that's not saying I would never use comebacks. It's just with him bumping me, it's kind of hard. Plus the blitz is coming through too. So, and my line is not the best in holding everybody up at bay. So it's a lot to it. And people can try to take that into account, man. I'm playing with the Bears. People expect me to do magic tricks. I can't. I can only work with the capabilities of the team that I have. And the way he was playing defense, he's forced me to play a style, like a specific style, which I don't usually play. But I had to play that style just to get out of trouble. And mind you, he wasn't always sending the blitz either. Like sometimes we play zone and make it look like a blitz. But it was still gimmicky because what did the user do? What did the user do? Nothing. All games. He didn't do anything. He was just hoping the blitz get there. That was the whole entire game plan. I hope the blitz gets there. When he actually had to play defense, you see he was just getting beat all over the place. So you don't know what to do. I just needed more time at the end, maybe like 2 minutes. I think I would have won that game. Because that last play I threw that pick on, I would have threw like a 10-yard play completion just to get closer to the end zone. I got to throw to the end zone from about 30 yards out. That's kind of impossible.
As loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are.
Yo, what up, man?
We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set.
Can you hear me? Can you?
With the Chicago Bears.
For using the Bears.
Fielded near the back of
you can't play with the Bears. Yeah, I would try to tell people, man. They were thinking yeah, I hear you, man. I would tell people, man, they were thinking it's so easy with this team. But I just fixed my mic today. You can hear me good? Oh, okay. All right. All right, man, let's get this thing cracking, man. Good luck.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. It appears he'll be a few inches short, so 9 yards on the gain officially, and it'll be third down.
Makes it 3rd and inches.
All right, it's man defense in 2. I'm trying to run away from that middle linebacker. I don't want to get blasted by him. Remember what I told you about people that play this defense? Keep playing it.
They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And this will be
You just gotta keep running the ball, because it's not like Madden for current gen where people get away with this stuff. You can't get away with this version. You can actually run on this defense.
Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky, and he completes it to Cohen.
Yeah, he's gonna hate me if he keeps playing like this.
Second down.
Well, offensively,
oh, he's going to hate me.
You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places. And not
I wish I could make a substitute from right here. I don't want to fumble.
That'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs.
Just relying on this man.
Right around the line of scrimmage.
Crap.
No gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he will have the first down, but he winds up
it leaves me no choice, man.
Good. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards.
Hey, come on. You got to come out of this defense, dude.
On first down, it's Montgomery. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive end.
I still don't want to switch out of
the
this.
guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback. They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On PS4, you couldn't get away with that, right? You begin tackled in the backfield every single time.
This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on third down. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. We're scoreless.
I mean, it's going to make for a boring gameplay, but this is what I got to do, man.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a run with Montgomery. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On second down now, it's Cohen. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Trying to work this angle here on Cohen. I hope he runs it correctly. Can I shorten this route? No. If I run how it is then.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Trubisky.
Ah.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it.
All right, he's playing that meta. All right, gotcha. You have the safeties go out to the flats.
Well, it was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the.
But you saw how my tight end just ran that out route, though? See how high he ran it?
Well, they did what you said.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, that's a problem.
That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
He took a 5-yard out to an 8-yard out
7 yards deep.
because they always round the out routes.
Not return it. It comes out to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6.
All right, it's just 1-on-1 on
you can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down. Trubisky will throw. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Well, it looks like man defense still works pretty well, huh?
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks.
They're not even like trying to play, man. It's just annoying as hell, though.
Pick up there.
1st down.
So from Seahawks,
everybody got to keep playing the same way.
At the 39-yard line.
Watch the way he runs this route in the slot. Watch the way he runs this route.
Trubisky to throw again.
That's BS,
Here's
man.
one that's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
So the problem I'm seeing is if you can't run double moves and you can't run the out routes correctly because they're playing man and guys to the it's like the other guy. It's going to be kind of hard to move the ball.
For the extra point.
Because his man is working as well as it's working.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Let me try that one play I did last time.
Makes the score Seahawks 14, Bears nothing. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
That's what happened that last game, trying to figure out this mess, man. I get myself into this holes.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's Harris to return it. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Back to the air, Trubisky after the pick six. And that gonna
Come
be
on, man.
complete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, that one's all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. Eluding the pressure.
That's ridiculous, man. None of these guys could get open anywhere. That's like nobody open.
Like that from a kick returner or wide receiver, but that's your quarterback hitting top speed.
And normally when you see guys moving this fast, it might be a fly pattern from a receiver or a toss sweep from a tailback or something like that. This was designed as a passing play, and then he got out of the pocket, and he just took off, and he just kept gaining momentum with every step.
On first down, Trubisky. That is caught by Cohen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
I can't throw it to the out to see what he's doing with the safeties on the outside.
The catch and run.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
Here's Trubisky.
Oh, God, man.
Couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
And the Bears first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw again, Trubisky. Open.
Golly, man.
Touchdown, Chicago. Cole Kmet, 27 yards. And the Bears have cut it to within a score.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone. So give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
I got to keep sending different people up the field like that because he's using that safety to drag whoever's going deep. So I got to mix up who's going deep so he doesn't know who to follow. I didn't think he didn't think Kmet, this tight end, was going to beat that guy up the middle.
It'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one.
Let's see.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And he'll go down. And the Bears get there for the sack. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack.
Somebody see split close, man. It's funny.
Up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first.
All right, man. What's next?
Fielded in the end zone.
Ooh, come on, guys. I'm getting the first kickoff return. I gotta watch out for Wilson in the pocket, man. This guy likes to take off. Hey, it says USN. That guy used to be in the Navy. Come on with his crossing routes, man. I used to be in the Navy too myself. I was in the Navy myself. Yeah. 7 years. Yeah, from like 96 to 2003. I'm older. Yeah. I just saw that just now, like USN. What was LS now? Used to be AK back in the day. Yeah, I think they call him LS now.
That one a first down.
Yep, that was me, man.
You certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing
Yeoman?
this game
Oh, okay.
at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs,
second class.
making it work.
Yeah.
They go play action with Wilson. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way.
Second class.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something
Congratulations.
special there. Boy, was he moving.
I was taking first class when I left.
Trying to catch your breath afterwards, so just give me a second here because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And his top speed, as computed by NextGen stats, not bad. He was pushing 20 miles
back in
an hour.
Chicago. South suburbs. No. Park Forest.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Oh, for real?
This is Carson.
Where?
And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a
wow.
1st and goal as good.
Okay.
Down to about the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up 2nd and
Damn. Oh, commotion.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson.
That's what's up.
And he will push his way forward.
Man, it's crazy people you meet on here, man.
Call it a gain
That's
of
what's
yards.
up.
They get a little bit
Cool
closer
stuff.
here. It's 3rd and goal.
third on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Flush to his right.
Come on, you gotta pick those up. My man.
Picked off inside the 5.
Nah, that's a pick, yeah. That's a pick, though.
Here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
Don't be trying to scare me like that.
You wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter.
No,
Going, looking for the end zone.
I gotta catch a break sometime.
A little bit too greedy right there.
Can't be having all the breaks.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery, and that won't buy him much room. Just
Yeah, I was trying to kill that man defense we had on going on earlier.
Despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're
Oh,
on
yeah?
the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now
That's cool.
is a credit to their defense.
I've been noticing a lot of people been doing that online lately. People I've been playing.
And that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. On 2nd and 9, Trubisky gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And they work this out past the 25. 23 yards the pickup there.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
50.
First down, a run with Cohen. Carlos Dunlap, the defensive end, the one to bring him down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 29, Trubisky. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he gets this one just
My man, I know that defense, man. That's 2018 cover 4 blitz defense.
Well, that certainly has to feel good.
That's it, man.
The play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Back to man. Hey, Joseph, man, what's going on?
Is going to do it for this third quarter.
I think as people try to get the hang of the game, you got to stick to what works the best, you know. So I don't blame people for doing this. They gotta do what they know best.
Out of the gun, Trubisky.
Pass interference, ref. Come on.
Trying to get it to Tariq Cohen out of the backfield. And that'll make it third down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On third down, Trubisky. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Trubisky to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cohen. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First down, Chicago.
Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And for a third time tonight, he's
Trubisky, boy.
With a pick.
That guy was so open. I had to just lead him to the when there's nobody there, and I'm good. Just lead him. Just keep leading him. He had the guy beat already.
Especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift, that takeaway. Even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Now a whistle and a timeout defensively. Trying to stop it, and they do with 2 seconds to go prior to the 2-minute warning. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
One trap.
Whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on
Oh,
defense.
yeah.
With 1:53 left.
At the 26-yard line.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. Here's Carson.
Nice traps a menace.
For 9, and it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
3rd and 3.
Not only do I got to worry about it, I got to worry about him throwing his crossing routes on top of it.
There's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is
Let's go, safety.
Well, you normally talk about the mobility and the accuracy.
Yeah, we can.
The arm strength, that's what can turn Russ into danger Russ. It's 1st and goal and a late touch.
Yeah, it was a pretty good game. And we were trying to just work around those strategies. Man defense. Trubisky did me wrong on that last play, that interception.
But watching them take the knee there and finish this one off.
I was like, just keep throwing it away from the defender. We good. Because you brought your safety down. I was like, oh, I got him this time. All right, man, take it easy. I had him on that safety drop, man. Sometimes this stuff happens. But here's what I was talking about. Where's that pick at? I mean, because how I was playing, he was so worried about the underneath guys, the running backs. See how he brought the safety that was over there down to the box? Perfectly called play. Mooney just got his guy one-on-one over the top help. That's what I'm looking for all day. See, he got to take Robinson. And look at Mooney coming over the top. Oh, yeah, just keep running towards the A. Throw the ball to the A and let Mooney run it out. There's no help over there. Why do you... and I'm pushing to the left on the joystick. I'm like, throw it to the A. So you just give the defender a chance to play on that ball. I had him. Just throw it to the A. He's not going to catch you. You already got him beat from right here. Right there. Got him beat. Do it behind him. So that's what I was looking for. It's just the way the game plays it out, man. Kind of like how you threw that last touchdown to the tight end. It's kind of what I was hoping for. Again, throw it away from the defender. Oh, tomorrow, the Bears? I hope so. Oh, I hope so. Yeah, the guy was playing. He's from Chicago or from this area, and he's like, I can't even use the Bears. I'm like, you all the way to Seattle with the Seahawks? I'm trying to use this orange jerseys, but I'm never playing at home and I choose them. All right, let's go. I'm running to a lot of man-to-man defense, putting a cramp into my style. I gotta come back with another way of beating this man. I'm trying everything to get around it. Trying to find a lot of speed routes that go across the field. That's one way, because comebacks doesn't seem to be working against it, and double moves doesn't seem to be working either. So if you notice, I'm using a lot of speed routes to get around it. Can I wear the orange jerseys, man? And it's tougher to get games too because of this. Not too many people playing on this platform. Damn, 5,000 now. It's crazy. I remember like PS4 was like 40 something, 50,000 sometimes. Never took this long. There we go.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm.
No, I don't like to hit continue, KJ. If I do that sometimes, it puts me in a search loop. That's happened a couple of times during my stream. Then I'm forced to end the stream because it just keeps searching for another game. Yeah.
Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And we are underway here on EA Sports.
I got a couple.
Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
They'll hand it to Drake here on the option. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On play action, it's Murray. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray. And he'll go underneath here to Drake. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game.
It's caught inside the 25.
God.
Touchdown. DeAndre
Yeah, see.
51 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead.
Redonkulous.
Strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10, right at the 30. Throwing here, Trubisky. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown.
Always starting off slow.
This defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's going to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? The first carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now with shotgun handoff to Cohen. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back in the 46. Chandler Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
But number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head and walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. Oh, now he bowls him over. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Now it's Trubisky. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown Bears. Allen Robinson. 30 yards. And the Bears get a bit closer. Down 3 scores already.
Oh, the reason I don't hit continue, KJ? Sometimes, because he's trying to search for a game, if you hit continue, it'll take the cancel search out and you just be stuck in a search loop. If you're offline, it's cool. If I'm streaming, if you get stuck, and I gotta end the stream because I gotta close the game, start the game over again. So I just exit out of it if I get stuck in it. That's the reason. Just to be safe.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection.
Just to be safe.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get to the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Now Murray off play action. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Forced out to his left.
Come.
And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown.
Exactly. Yeah, I know. I know. Ain't nothing I can do about that, man. They're going to give that away. I'm out of luck on that one.
Push further out in front. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns.
I tried best I could.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Ain't nothing I can do about that.
And a fair catch signaled for, and
yeah,
taken successfully.
Yep. I'm on the YouTube platform.
At their own 25-yard line.
What to run? What to run? I don't know yet.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
This guy right is killing me off the edge. All day long.
But still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit. Maybe pump up the pace. Maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he completes it to Cohen. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, It can turn into
This guy's killing me, man.
Get to him here.
70 can't do nothing about him. I just double teamed him, did I?
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Now
Here comes
Trubisky
Ken.
to throw. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And
Get
that's
off me.
caught inside the 30. Now the Bears going to use the second timeout as they'll stop it with just over
That's
30
Robinson, man,
seconds
outside
to
the
go in
numbers.
first half.
That dude, I don't know who he is, man. I wish Mac played that way. Jesus freaking Christ, man. Every rip is coming off the edge.
So that changes things in a
Golly.
big way. Now from all the way down
I'd be scared to
inside
play this
the 30,
formation, man.
Here's 1st and 10.
This is working for you.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Second and 10. It's Trubisky again. This will be caught inside the 10. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30
I gotta be
seconds
dancing in the
go
pocket just to buy myself some time.
This is 1st and goal. And
I don't trust my line at all. You're not. This is nickel 245. You just standing linebackers on the edge. Bone. That was horrible. That was horrible. Come on, dude. That was horrible.
A big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So
hey, how do you like them run the routes?
now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest.
You like the route running?
About it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
They don't have them sharp cuts anymore. I gotta keep that in mind. They round every freaking thing up.
His stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game, so they've got to weigh things about who's behind him.
Oh, almost got
Maybe
lucky.
snap it back into gear, maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Says the guy
The last run
that can't do
good
what
for
I'm
2.
doing.
Here's 2nd and 8.
That's funny how that works.
Play fake. Murray. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is picked up by the Bears. And he will take this down to the 10-yard
Says the
line.
guy that can't do what I'm doing.
Recovered by Chicago.
Good job, good job.
All right, one more try.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll set them back 5.
All right. Let's see. I think it's playing prevent, right?
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Santos' kick is up and through. So how about the turn of events there at the end of the half?
This is one where you go charging into your locker room having collected 3 points you didn't expect to get, and you look across the field and you see guys kind of pointing fingers at each other like, dude, how'd you turn it over and make us give up 3 right there?
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take the downfield punch in the end zone without turning it over.
The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
In for the big chunk now, because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still.
Oh, come on. 85. Where you at, dude?
And this play a lot like the previous one, thanks to that stout Cardinal defense. Back-to-back, they've been tackled behind the line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun is Trubisky. That is caught by Cohen. And he
Man,
have the Bears first down.
can my line get any worse, man? I double team that dude, and then the other guy comes in through the middle. Jeez, man. That would give me no time to throw the ball.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Flushed out right.
Come on, man. There's some real stuff going on in this game today.
Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just get it. And he's hit that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. Akeem Hicks that time on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
And Murray, he's going to run with it himself. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the
Do I like it so far? It's not bad, man.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much
it's not bad.
tougher third
There's just
down
certain twerks and quirks in the game that I'm still trying to get used to still.
Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And he's got Fitzgerald. And brought down the number
quirks in there.
Inside the 10
I'm still getting used to.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
The way he's using Thompson, he's really messing up everything.
On first and goal, Drake. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Christian Kirk. Incomplete.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's third and goal. To throw, it's Murray. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline.
Now the former Sun Devil, Zane Gonzalez, for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Gonzalez's kick is good. And they're not going to get to the line.
Like, I didn't realize my line was this bad till NextGen. Because right now, as you can see, too many resources I got to put on to help me block, throw the ball upfield. One guy is really destroying my defense right now. I mean, my offensive line, sorry. That guy on the edge, he's playing off of a nickel 245. But that guy off the edge is just killing me. He's killing me.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or do you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. On second and 11 now. Trubisky. Now Trubisky lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it going the other way. And they will take over with a football just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line.
With the visuals.
With that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistake.
It's not that bad, though. But you got to remember you're looking at the game through, through YouTube. It's different in front of you.
Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller.
Like, it's different, like, in front of you.
And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative.
You can't really show HDR, 4K HDR on YouTube.
But you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before.
But the game looks good, though, NextGen. It's just, I can't convey that through YouTube.
Good luck to them.
I think right now you just get it at 1080p, 60 frames per second.
About 4 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And the pick 6 we just saw makes things a little more interesting. Still, though, a 2-possession game as they control their destiny in this fourth quarter. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Cardinals on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, Murray. Throwing Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it. On first down, Drake. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
Roquan Smith in on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Murray. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. It's a gain of 34.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
And the Cardinals are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try again with Drake. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Shotgun now from Murray. Being chased out left. And that is caught. Touchdown Cardinals. It's Larry Fitzgerald from
I wouldn't say it's bad per se. I just think it depends on who you're using. Like, I'm using the Bears, so you guys know all offensive line. The offensive line is horrible. So certain players with abilities, like the play he has on offense, on defense, he's killing the hell out of Massey. Massey is like a 71 overall, playing against a superstar. Even though I try to give him double teams sometimes, that guy's still coming. Yeah. If I double team him, there's a guy on the left side coming at me, so it's kind of tough to throw.
And I think this one might just be over.
25-yard line.
I can't sit in the pocket all day to throw the ball.
At the
So this guy's on the edge.
their next drive, the Bears offense. Let's just be frank.
This is why I should be putting the Bears in already playing, but people won't cross routes all day with me.
That's
So
all that's left
it's
because
tough.
victory
I'm trying to help out with this guy right here.
now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go
Guy's
about
giving me
doing
a
it
headache.
because there are a lot of people watching
See the guy in the
body
middle?
language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
You saw that, right? So what just happened just now?
The waning moments of this one. An incomplete pass.
So if I allocate resource to this guy, you saw what happened on the middle of my line? That's what I've been dealing with all game.
Trubisky will throw. And he can't hang on. He had a good shot there.
So what happened to my line again?
Instead, it's 3rd down.
It makes it impossible. I can't sit there comfortably.
The frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's Trubisky. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
4th down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And this will be a Bears 1st down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield. They'll run with Montgomery, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Bears cut into that lead.
Yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Airing this one out for... He's got a man, complete. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. Steps away to his left. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game.
Come on, season's on the brink. Play like you want to win.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. A little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lead, yeah, a little extra on top.
But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking.
Times they had a pretty good game.
They can bottle
That's
this
his main guy.
and
He's target all game.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Thompson. Oh, Hopkins, I mean. He's over there. This sounds crazy. Oh yeah, it's tough. It's stuff. Yeah, like I said, man, I'm trying to make it work. I tried the orange jerseys, man. They're not letting me wear orange all game. It's tough. Like, sometimes I can clearly move the ball, but man, it's rough. What was helping him, he had Kyler Murray. He's able to get out the pocket a lot of times.
We are inside Arrowhead Stadium.
See, when I break the line, he would just take off running.
A few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport. As both teams made their way out of the tunnel, these folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have two
Jeez,
remaining.
just play the game the right way already.
Here in this first
I didn't know this online shenanigans all the time.
Chicago Bears. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead.
Well, that's a good thing they let us call timeouts now. That was a problem like last year. We couldn't even call timeout.
Return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
I like it. I like the way it plays. I just the route running though, it trips me out sometimes. Yeah. So you gotta be careful with the route running. But I like it. I like the fact that you can't cheese the user anymore.
Here's Trubisky. Open man is Komet, the tight end. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
To throw again on 2nd down. Trubisky.
That's an out route. See, he ran like a post. That was an out. Yeah, it's crazy. It's like you gotta. It's. I was waiting for him to cut. Yeah, it's weird, man. Yeah, they do. But he throws you off as a quarterback because you're waiting for your guys to make their moves and you don't know what they're gonna do. So that's kind of tough.
Here's Trubisky to throw. The screen pass here to Cohen. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
That's my play. Strange.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. On 2nd down, here's the option. This is a quick pass from Trubisky. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
But forget knowing where the 1st down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
They're going on 4th down. It's Trubisky. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. First down, Trubisky.
Oh, my line is so terrible, man. I just got the ball in my hands. They were on the backside of the.
The defensive tackle getting in there for a loss of 5.
He just snapped it. The guy's already beating the guy off the edge.
On this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15.
Yeah. I'm just trying to work with my team here.
Another try after the first down sack. Trubisky, and his throw's going to be incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver.
Cowboys.
Takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Yeah, like I said, I don't blame people that use the powerful teams. That's what it is.
He locked in on his target.
It is what it is.
Quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Yeah.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. Under pressure, and down he goes.
Too long on that one.
They second back at the 36.
Take what I can take.
Chris Jones
That was quarterback's
able
fault.
to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because
I gotta go back to
he's not being
basics.
hit. As you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
They were probably
Back to
hoping to get him a
basics.
little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was
Trying
able
to throw a
get it
field
down
is
for
just
deep.
not in our
Nice
team's
tester
MO.
for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
All right.
And he returns this to the 22.
Let's see.
At their own 22-yard line.
How long you take it to get used to the play callers?
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 22. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Called out a very strong gain of 24.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Three 0 after one on EA Sports.
Bears 3, Chiefs nothing.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Mahomes firing complete. And he's got this down to the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and a yard. The Bears 6.
From the shotgun, it's a gift to Bell. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
That's the score. Chiefs 7, Bears 3.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. With the run at the 50. And
Man, how come he didn't turn on his jets, man? 100 miles an hour.
I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside, he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in a position to score points.
Dude!
An absolute dream.
Oh my God! What do you forget your route? Like seriously, get up! Oh my God! He just forgot his route. He just didn't run it. Those guys supposed to be open right there.
And there's another example, another incompletion.
Oh my God, man! Yeah, he just started blocking. I'm like, yeah, he running right. He just started blocking. He had all that open space right there. I was waiting for him. Like, get out there! Goodness.
So line of scrimmage still the 39.
I guess that's what coaches get mad about. Like, come sit on the bench with me.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. A throw left side taken in by Komet. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
I'm sick of you. Come over here and sit on the bench.
16 yards, a first down. 2 minutes to play.
Doesn't look like you want to play today.
7-3, our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
It's not like there's not a bunch of suction. I don't see a bunch of suction.
Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a...
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Bears have retaken the lead. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed.
Yeah, running in general seems to be, because like I said, there's that suction. You don't have that suction, so yeah, it is.
Now after the touchdown,
you can like get into the holes and make moves. It's just subtle things that you don't notice until you play the game. Looking at it, it looks like last gen. But it's just when you play it, there's like little differences here and there. Just gotta learn the game.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive.
I gotta adjust to that. So you're doing that a lot.
Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And that gonna be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
You got a guy on the guy going underneath. That's probably what caused that to happen. Pretty sure you got a guy going underneath.
Saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch. But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he'll have this.
Man, this team's tough to play against, man.
That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And again, it's Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill. And he goes out right around the 39. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now it's Mahomes again. And his throw here is incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And it's 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. Offensively lucky there, able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
34-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field.
Gonna get him. Now the Bears
Oh my goodness, this is getting worse.
They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Trubisky, he'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Try to dial up
Jesus freaking Christ,
there,
man.
but it'll be 3rd down.
Like, how am I going to get the ball upfield? Team, how am I going to get the ball upfield?
That threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
From the gun on third down.
Jesus freaking Christ, man.
From his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. The
Well,
Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock.
that's all. They're in there before I even get to the first down marker.
Halftime. So on fourth down, on is the punter Pat O'Donnell to kick it away. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. He'll send this
just
one
gotta
into
adjust
the
to that.
Midwestern air, and it's a good one. It's taken to the 26.
I gotta adjust to that.
A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get into field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They go play fake. Mahomes. Got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Throw left side complete. It's Bell. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt.
Yeah, somebody's asking about pass rush earlier. You see that? It's just depending on the team you use. Against the Bears, the offensive line is doo-doo, so it's not really a good example.
We are ready for quarter number 3.
You're in the backfield every down.
I'm Brandon Gordon. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This taken in about 4 yards deep.
Oh, I got lucky. If he didn't make that tackle, man, he's out of there.
6 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay.
Oh, that's why.
Week on our game plan.
Oh, that's why.
How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies?
Oh, no wonder.
Time to go to
What
some
the
of those
hell?
tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
I can't tell you.
Don't keep abreast of what you're
I'll tell you after the game.
lock into a rhythm and make it
Yeah,
easy
I'll
for
tell you after the
opposition.
game.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. On second down, it's
Come
Bell.
on, you guys gotta tackle somebody, man.
Right at midfield. 16 yards.
I understand no such from you. You guys gotta recognize the dudes right
But
there.
I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker,
There we go.
a defender, and the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Sometimes a thing of beauty.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. They go play action. Now Mahomes.
Ah, I told you, man.
Fires one that's intercepted.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. I gotta celebrate.
Six for a Bears touchdown.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you the adjustment after the game.
I'm going to
Yeah, why that kept happening. I was like, what the hell's going on?
He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10.
Bears 17, Chiefs 10.
I got to, man. I can't. You see, I keep giving him cushion. I don't want to get beat over the top. That guy scares me, man. Especially in this game with the speed.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially.
Because I've even seen Mooney, my guy, actually playing pretty well.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your
guy
is, listen,
come on! That's Jackson right there.
On this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
They'll roll him out right.
Out of bounds. Oh, he stepped out of bounds. Let me see he bring that. Let me see he bring that leg in bounds. Oh, he turned around and bring that leg in bounds.
Pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Yes.
Now Mahomes' throw complete to his tight end, Kelsey. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
That was a nice throw.
Got some good routes going here.
Defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
Mahomes on target here to Hardman. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further. As they get him down well short of the line to gain. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. And going deep for Hill. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted.
Oh, no Hill. We don't want no props with Hill.
On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go.
See how my defense is playing a little bit tighter now? You were killing me. You were killing me with those underneath drags all game.
Takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it. But the smart play would have been what you suggested: knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
And this one's incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball
I would not lie.
Working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to
I'm struggling on offense right
that
now.
one ended up incomplete.
Like my guy's actually playing like the real Bears. Like for real.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now it's Trubisky. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. It's a gain of 35.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got the step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now Trubisky on 1st down.
Oh, come on, guys, man. Like 2 seconds, man. Can I get just 2 seconds? That's all I'm asking for, just 2 seconds.
That was pretty textbook.
That's it, man. Not 3, just 2 seconds, man. Just 2 seconds.
Watch that and say, my goodness, that's how you do it. And I feel awful for the offensive tackle because we always talk about the athleticism of that guy who just beat him. Well, you have to be athletic to try and block that guy. Just in this case, the defense won.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Trubisky. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. Got some real estate inside the 30. And down.
Hell yeah!
22 yards for a first down. What a throw right there for the
I'd have curled the hell out of that freaking run. Curl, baby, curl.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup?
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery.
Yeah, offense got to come on with it, man.
Touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears will extend their lead.
Oh, man.
You get a running back who can
Yo, Lynn, what's up, man?
in the open field. That's something to take advantage of.
How much is the PS5 better than PS4? By a lot. I think on the PS4, everybody kind of gets used to the way it plays.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
Over here, so you got to relearn the game again, honestly,
And he's up past the
because of the
20 to
movements.
22-yard line.
So it makes it a little bit tough. But this is Madden, so there's still Madden quirks in the game that's just gonna piss you off. So keep that in mind. I'm not saying it's the best game ever made, but
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys. We're gonna
how? Come on!
We need you to back on track and get
that was me, man. That'll be an interception.
So you're calling plays.
Come on, man.
Not necessarily what you're looking
I mean, it's a good play.
for.
Don't get me wrong. I'm just mad at my guys.
In the hands of X, Y, and Z, and see
I know
if
it'd
we
be
can
an
move
interception if I did
So
that.
don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now this is Le'Veon Bell with a
God.
reception. And they'll work this
Chiefs,
down
man,
at
you're a
the
menace.
40-yard line. Tackled there. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Let's go! Pick off! Don't hit! Don't do that!
Threw it there and it forces it in. Kyle Fuller there defensively.
I gotta like switch over to that. I gotta pick it off.
This drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Yes.
And they're going to get him. He's
Thank you.
taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Bilal Nichols never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. And going deep for Hill.
I don't think so, Hill.
It's gonna be knocked away and incomplete.
They're down 2 scores, and they need a quick one to try.
I know,
and
that
get
stuff
back
is
into
annoying,
this
right?
one. That was one way to try and get it done. Unsuccessful in the attempt, but they have no choice.
Yeah, the
but to
route
keep
running,
trying.
man, it's crazy.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes.
Pick it off, pick it off. Thank you.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by James
Yeah, good game, man.
Johnson. And they take possession of the football here at the 36-yard line.
All right, I'll tell you now.
No,
I'll wait.
the Bears offense. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
Tell you what I did fast. That way, at least you could like put that into your repertoire when you play somebody else.
Figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the
Yeah, no
ground,
problem.
right?
This is where covering the football, taking
All right.
care of the ball, all the
Like earlier during the game when we were playing, right?
they come into play for the game.
You notice that all of your drags and all those underneath routes that you're running in combination with the other routes you had on the field were open, and you're just going down the field real easily. The reason why that was happening, I had my guy set at 20 yards upfield on the flats because I was so scared of Tyreek Hill going up the field. Like, remember you were saying that Tyreek Hill's locked. So in the second half, when I said, "Dang it," when I made that comment and I made an adjustment, I just took that off and I started playing stock. So when I started playing stock, because I was covering Tyreek Hill all game, you stopped looking at him. You started going to those underneath drags you were running, but they were covered this time. That's the little adjustments I made. That's it. It was just more of like, if you noticed the difference, then you'd have been able to hit Tyreek Hill upfield, but you didn't. You kept going to the drag still. Because I was stopping Tyreek Hill, that you forgot to look for Tyreek Hill upfield. You kept looking at the underneath routes. That's why you're getting like 1 yard gain, 2 yard gain. You weren't really going anywhere. Yeah, exactly. Yep, that was it. Just one adjustment. Yeah, no problem, man. So just keep that in mind.
But for both sides, they had to walk away from that the going gets tough in here.
The 20. And all the way down to the 5.
So just, you know, if you want to pass to Tariq Hill, just always, you know, like I always tell people, if you play with the Chiefs, if I was anybody, I'll just put, if I was playing with the Chiefs, I'll put them on a streak every single down. And if,
the chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside.
oh, okay. Yeah, I usually just, I'll put them on a streak every down. That way the defense has to respect it every single grip. And if they don't respect it, they will live in one-on-one. You don't really know what Tariq Hill's going to do. He's going to take the top off. Yeah, so it's just going to take the top off the defense.
At a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's
that was the only thing I did on defense, man. Just one adjustment, and it kind of helped me out. Yeah.
Montgomery on 3rd and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
That play seems to be a real tough run to stop. I'm going to start using that play more.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
The Deep Blues are trash. Yeah, the Deep Blues are trash, man.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And they'll begin by running the option. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete.
All right, good game, man. How's it going?
Time has run out on this football game. So this one is in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that
just like I was telling the guy I was playing.
Obviously hit home.
You see how he was moving the ball like down the field in the first half?
Hey, come on, guys, we have to play better.
I had my guy set at 25, so he was doing a good job of just taking everything underneath, which is good.
Maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments,
just
doing them better.
Because I was so scared of Tariq Hill beating me upfield that all this stuff was open. And I did it so much that in the second half, he kept doing the same thing, not realizing that I just made an adjustment. See all these underneath routes? So that's how he was moving the ball, which is cool. You see right here, same thing. Kelsey's probably gonna run a drag. There he goes. Underneath's open. And I think he kicked the field goal, I believe. Yep. And then when the second half started, okay, he had the ball first. Too bad I can't show all this stuff, but it's all underneath. I wasn't getting any traction anymore. And he didn't realize to start taking the shots upfield because he was so used to throwing everything underneath. See that? And then you see what I mean? Because I was so used to throwing everything underneath that when I made that adjustment off the play, he tries to dump it down low and picked it off. And he didn't realize I did that. And as you can see, he didn't score anymore. Because he just kept throwing underneath and those intermediate passes weren't there anymore. So that was really the difference in the game, just one small adjustment. So I'll just tell him to keep that in mind when he plays other people. Alright guys, man. Call it a day. Hope you guys have a good one. Until next time, fellas. I'll holler at you dudes later. Alright, one.